Welcome to Connected to Fiber's planning demo for network providers. As a network provider, do you struggle with understanding opportunities along a proposed new route build in order to justify the economics of route expansion? Do you also struggle with assessing how many direct sales resources need to be deployed along that new route and where each of them should focus? And as a result, you are spending tremendous amounts of time in manual efforts, identifying companies along a route, and overall your build strategy is uninformed and risky. With Connected to Fiber's location engagement platform for network providers, we can help you be proactive in planning efforts and provide you with a specific set of customers to go out and get to build a business case for a proposed new route. Specifically, the Connected World allows you to identify buildings and tenants along a fiber route, as well as to gain an understanding of those tenants along that route, including telco spend. For this demo, we are going to pretend that you are a fictitious network operator called Blue Ocean Telecommunications. Let's take a look at the Connected World and walk through how, as a network provider, you can identify potential customers along a proposed route, understand revenue potential, and determine sales strategy based on that information. What you see in front of you is the Connected World. It's a very visual way to see your network routes and drill down into locations that you're connected to along that route. So first thing you'll need to do when justifying a new network build is to identify your potential total serviceable locations along that route. These would include locations that you'll be able to directly connect to and locations that will be serviceable in the future given their proximity to your route. For example, they're within 2,000 feet of the route. To start the process of doing so, you can send Connected to Fiber your proposed route KMZ files, and the Connected to Fiber GIS team will produce cleaned, validated addresses of locations your route could service that conform to postal code standards, and enrich the addresses with other information like SILI codes, etc. These locations and your proposed network route are all then imported into your instance of the platform. Once this is imported, you will see a high-level building-oriented view of the proposed route on the map, showing locations on net to your proposed network. You can then drill down to see these locations mapped out and click on each of those locations to see details on the building, network intelligence, building intelligence, etc. As mentioned, in addition to on-net locations, it's also important to understand what locations are near net to your network as well. With our precise location-based insight, Connected to Fiber can run a near-net analysis for you to help you understand locations that are in close proximity to your network that you may eventually build to. This near-net analysis provides a distance-based assessment of buildings near your existing routes. This helps you to understand the total addressable market in a given area so that it can help you with your planning efforts in justifying a business case for a new network route. So here you can see these locations with the blue pins are your on-net locations. The green pins are your near-net locations, and you now have this view of all of the potential locations you can reach along that route. From here, you can drill down to understand more about the tenants at each location. Do these on-net and near-net locations have tenants that are attractive to you? If so, how do you identify all of them, and how much are they potentially worth to you? Clicking on the filter icon at the top and clicking Markets will bring up Connected to Fiber's Market Explorer capability. With Market Explorer, you're able to see the buildings and tenants within the specific area and also filter by various attributes, including geographic and business-based filters. This will allow you to gain a more precise understanding of the types of customers along your proposed network route and see where your greatest opportunities exist. Let's say you want to pull data for a certain MSA or distance to a specific location. So you can do that under geographic filters. So under geographic filters, you can filter by a number of things, including building category, building connection status, competitive rating, and then here you can see that you can search by a specific city, state, or MSA, and then distance from a specific location. So let's say that you're interested in seeing opportunities of all types of buildings along a proposed network route. And then you want to know the ones that are just on net and near net. And then prospects that are categorized as green, which means that they are considered to be a low competitive intensity location. So at that location, it's just a LEC and a cable company present at that building. And then you're also willing to explore those that are yellow competitive intensity, which means that a LEC, cable company, and just one other provider is at that location. And then you want to exclude the real competitive buildings, which have a competitive rating of red, so we won't click that off. And then once you finish clicking on the filters that you're interested in, you hit the Explore button to see your ideal opportunities within your specified area. So below, you will see both the building and the tenant results that fit your search criteria listed. If you want to filter by business rules, you can go back to the filters and choose to narrow down based on the minimum number of tenants in the building. You can search a specific business name, search by estimated telco spend, and also the number of employees. So maybe you are only going to want to target specific sized businesses. You can do that here and type in a minimum or a maximum number of employees. So let's just type in 10 for minimum number of employees and then explore. So once you've filtered down based on your preferences, going to the tenants list, you see the various attributes for the results. You see the tenant names that fit your search criteria. You see where they're located, their specific address, their connection status, your ability to serve them, some contact information, number of employees, estimated telco spend, what competitive rating they are, etc. And as you zoom in and out of the map, the list will dynamically change to include what is on the screen. The other thing you can do here is the platform allows you to draw a polygon around a specific area. And all of the tenants within that area will be pulled into the list below, which you can view and save quickly. As you can see, in just a few minutes, you were able to understand how many relevant opportunities there were in a given area or along a given route, who those opportunities are with, and how large those opportunities are. All of this can help you inform a go, no-go decision on a network build, and once it's built, it can help you determine how to size and allocate resources properly in that footprint. Our on-demand insight will empower sales leaders within your organization to understand the market, including the amount and type of buildings and prospects that reside in the market, the total estimated telecommunications spend in the market, the competitors present in the market, and more. This ultimately helps sales leadership decide how many sales representatives should cover the territory, who they should be, and where they should deploy. So to summarize Connected to Fiber's planning capability for network providers, with our location engagement platform, we provide you with a workflow to take a proposed route or routes and understand opportunities along that route, including both on-net and near-net buildings. Then, to take those buildings, understand what tenants are within those buildings and what revenue potential those tenants have, and once the route is built, you can also determine how many salespeople you would need for that area. So ultimately, you can be proactive and have a more informed build strategy and avoid risks of building out a network that may not have good opportunities around them. For more information about our capabilities for network providers, visit www.connectedtofiber.com or contact your customer success manager or sales director. Thank you for your attention.